Good morning, everyone. We got a hammer axe here. Had a little issues with the finger holes. A little blowout. We're gonna do some repairs. All right. We're gonna clean up the holes a little bit here. I started cleaning it up yesterday, but there you go. I'm gonna clean them up a little better. Get ready for plugging. So right now, basically, I'm just gonna clean the holes up on it down below. Kind of smoothed out. Not perfect by any means, it ain't gotta be. But get rid of some of that nasty crap down there and go from there. So we're set with it. Doesn't work yet. Just moving forward a little bit at a time. Picked up a little bit. That should be good. Vacuum out a hole. Good. Cleaned up enough now where it works. Alright. That's a pretty big hole. Put in the resin in the cup now. It's nice and slow. Two may be enough. There's a hardener. We'll go ahead and put this over here. Let's do 3 batch. We'll give her a stir. I'm just using a butter knife. Let's give it a little stir here. Help try to get some of these bubbles out of here. Partner looks really good. All right, we're gonna do some purple and black. A little hint of blue. It's mostly all black, but I'm just going to give it a little tint of black. And we're just going to stir it in. Make sure you see where I'm at. I think a drop of black's gonna do as good. And I mean a slight drop. I just want to make it a little on the darker side. But try to blend one small drop. I dropped it right down with my knife. That way we could follow it. I'm not well experienced color matching, so I'm working on it. And I kind of look at the side of the cup as I'm doing it. I want to, just match with the color of it. So wait a little bit. And that's all we're doing. We're nice and slow. Getting a lot of the bubbles out. We're going to put that down, let it sit for a little bit. We're going to get the ball prepped up for it here. I like to clean my area of the ball. I'm going to put the dam mat. Trying to prevent leaks. We're using alcohol on it. Get all that debris off, that dust. All that nastiness. Make sure our loops feel fine. A little sharp edges, but we want a clean edge. Nice big healthy ring. That we're not struggling any on it. I'll make it one size smaller. Anybody has any pointers for me, please feel free. I am a beginner at this. That's a little smaller than what I want. Try to drop it one shot. Push down nice. You want a nice firm seat. Toss your garbage. Clean up that little inner lip there. Get the dust out of it. We should be good now for mixing. We bought, I bought these trays. It was this big. I'll hold these plugs for extras. And this one's crap. We broke this one like 3 different spots. Here's another section of it. But I'm going to buy another one. Just not that brand. Get all your hardener out. That cup's still good. Give it some stirries. I used to get stirring sticks. I still gotta get more of them out. And as you see, very little bubbles, if any. I'm looking at the color, see what I want to add to it. And this is what I'm going to do, I think, with a little blue. Just give that little blue tint. I'll wipe that blue. Make that blue better. We're not looking to change the color completely. And I have done this before, just try to get that little bit of tint there. It does work for me. Make sure your lids are tight, people. I hate not having, final lids are not tight. I can't stand it. It leaks all over the box, get all my hands worse than normal. We're going to do a slow pour. I'm just going back and forth nice and slow. I'm going to stop right there for a minute. I'm going to just let the bubbles pop up a little bit. We got plenty of time. It does not cure that fast. And this is where I double check my color. And I decided I'm going to leave it the way it is. Or change it a little bit. But we're going to leave it the way it is. And this is going to be my personal ball. It's going to be my spare ball. So I don't actually have a spare ball. I have a bunch of balls that hook. I'm not one for a spare ball, but I'm going to try to start using a spare All my balls are hammers. This is actually one of my wife's balls at one time, and she didn't like it. She throws a straight ball, but I don't know if it was the weight or what with her, but it's hard to say. But we're just letting some of the bubbles pop, and I'm just sitting there watching it. And that's exactly what they're doing. They're popping. So we get you close in. Well, hopefully you can see that. And they're just popping. They're coming up, doing their part. Just take your time. That's what I do. Again, I'm a beginner. And if somebody has any pointers for me, please feel free to give them to me. I'll never claim I know what I do, and I'm learning. I'm just letting the bubbles pop up because I want that area to be kind of the best as possible. And we're just going to top it off a little more. And this is where we're going right over top of the plug. A hole there. Again, we're not worried about all the way to the top of the dam yet. We're just letting it do its thing. Let it breathe a little bit. And I know it's like watching paint dry, right? But it's not paint. I'm just letting all the popping calm down some. That helps speed it along. There she is. The dehydrator that we're using for the detox machine actually works really good. I'll post a link for that down below. The one I actually use. It's fully controllable. You set temperature, time, and all that. And now we're going to go ahead and fill it up. And hopefully we get no leaks. I'm just taking the extras here now, putting over here in our little cuppies. Try not to waste any, it's too expensive. I know the one YouTuber I watch actually weighs it out. They have a little chart that they use. And that chart, you know, okay, do this much all in weight. I think that's a good idea. I thought about stealing their chart. As you see, I'm not keeping it lit, I'm just tapping. Just tapping it. But yeah, I thought about stealing their chart. That way I start weighing my stuff out. I got my ball scale, which probably wouldn't work, but I need to get a food scale. And then that would work. Alright, so that's at that part now. This is my part one. Clean up my mess. I'll do a part two of this, of the cutting. And we'll see how close the color is. And go from there. But, yeah, I don't see many bubbles. And I'll come back and check on it a little bit. That's good so far. Alright, later folks. Enjoy your day.